Let's talk about the Shop Local campaign. It's all across the city of Kawartha Lakes, but I'll get you to take it away. You tell me about it.
It is. It's a citywide campaign. It's been quite successful. It's twofold.
Okay.
Encourages locals to shop at Kawartha Lakes businesses, and it also helps to build capacity in local businesses for online or for marketing skills and their outreach, in the community. So, as you mentioned, it's a citywide initiative right across the Kawartha Lakes. It's in partnership with our 4 chambers of commerce, the Cobequid Norland Chamber, Lindsay, Bobcaygeon, Fenelon Falls, and the Lindsay BIA. So whenever we can put a program together that involves all of our community and all our organizations within it, we get a bigger bang for the buck. And this is a fun campaign. We had a great tourism summer drawing people up here, so we want to keep that momentum going. Shop local if you're a local resident. If you're not local resident, come on back in the winter for a visit and keep our shops and businesses going. So a fun campaign across the city, and like I say, a much bigger bang for the buck when we get the whole city involved in a shop local campaign. Perfect.
And is there a timeline for the downtown Fenelon Main Street reconstruction?
There is. It's pending budget approval, obviously, as everything is.
Everything.
If we don't spend any money, nothing will get done. So, but we are collecting taxes, so our residents will expect us to spend some of that on construction. We're targeting the Fenelon Falls or reconstruction downtown. Probably for next fall. We don't want to do it in the summer when it's a busy tourism and the traffic through Fenelon. But what we'd like to do is after Labor Day, start the reconstruction of our downtown when things slow down a little bit traffic-wise. Do that through the fall, and then hopefully for our 2022 budget, do an early start program for our bridge repairs over here, and then for the rest of fall of 2021. Do the downtown, transition right into the spring of 2022, repairing the bridge, so that by the May long weekend of 2022, we've sort of done the downtown and the bridge in what we'll call the off-season, and should be ready to go with a complete refresh for downtown Fenelon Falls for the summer of 2022. Got to keep my dates straight here. So I got this fly flying around. I feel like Mike Pence.
We got the fly, we got the beer.
If I had gray hair, he'd be landing on my hair, but he's not. So go ahead. Sorry. I've thrown you off now, haven't I?
No, it's all good. Tell me about the new amphitheater.
Yeah, Fenelon Falls has a group got together and applied for some funding through Trillium, I believe, and they've started construction. They still need to do some fundraising, but they've started construction on an outdoor amphitheater over at the west end behind the arena, the fairgrounds property. And it's sort of tucked back up in the woods, and they were nice enough to give me a tour. It's quite neat. It's quite cool. It's something completely different, and it's going to be available for outdoor groups, for concerts, for plays. They've got some summer theater booked to come in, next year to do some plays. It's outdoors. It's in the woods. They're going to have some concessions there. I think it's going to be a really nice addition to Fenelon Falls, and I think it's going to be a real draw for this whole community if people want to come up and do something different. And with everybody, a little bit paranoid about indoors, movie theaters and indoor spacing and such, having an outdoor venue like this will be a great addition to not just Fenelon Falls, but the whole community is going to benefit from this. So it's a pretty neat venue. If you see it, it's sort of built right into the hillside, and they've got some great plans. So kudos to some of the folks here in Fenelon Falls that took the initiative to put that together. And like I say, I think it's going to be a real win for the whole city of Kawartha Lakes.
And we've got so many talented people here too, which is awesome.
Well, we have a lot of artists,
Yeah.
You're right. We do have a lot of local talent, and sometimes it's hard to sort of find those venues where we can show them off. And some of the summer theater groups that will come in will audition locally for people who want to, be in some of these shows and some of these plays. A great venue for local artists who are local bands who want to do some fundraising or have an event, and just a really nice sort of casual outdoor venue where people can have some fun and we can show off a little bit on some of the local talent that we have here. So no, you're absolutely right. We have a lot of talent, and some of the hardest part is just getting a venue where we can show it off. So.
Now, we've had some residents who are unsure about how they get news coming from the City of Kawartha Lakes. How does somebody get their news?
Well, there's a variety of ways. I mean, there's, we have a really good website that was updated several years ago. We keep it up to date. We got a great team that works hard on that, makes it fairly simple to get around. And it's, you have to go on the website to get that information. You have to take that initiative. But we also have a municipal page in our local paper that goes out once a week. We try to keep people up to date there. Have you heard of Bob FM? Have you heard of
I
them?
don't know. There's this girl that works there, and she's really cool.
She's really cool. So Bob FM has been a great partner with us for helping to promote local news and local things going on and with their hosts. So just there's a variety. We do a tax. I try to do a tax insert every year when the tax bills go out. Twice a year. We do one in the end of January for the interim bill, and then when the final bill goes out. So we try to put information on there that local residents, because that goes to everybody who pays taxes in the community. So it's a good little we don't have a lot of paper that we can utilize, but we try to put out some good information so people can sort of look at different ways to source different information. But the most up-to-date way to get information is through our website. You can sign up for news bulletins. There's about 20 different categories. If you want bulletins on waste management, on what's going on with garbage, you can sign up for garbage updates. If you want something else, you can sign up for everything, an update on everything, and it will automatically come to you when we put out new releases. Or you can sign up for different areas that interest you, tourism or whatever that might be. So there's a great venue there to get information, and residents have to take the initiative to sign up, to go on the website and sort of find out what it is they want to do. Or what they want to hear about, but there's lots of information out there. It's a big community. It's always been a challenge for us to get to every corner of our municipality. We put newsletters in service centers and libraries when we have something on paper. So when it's something going on, we try to get it out to as many different avenues as possible, and hopefully most people find out what's going on and know what's going on in their community.
Now, just before we wrap up this part of the show, are you feeling any better?
I'm feeling much better, thank you. I had a little bit of a cold a couple of weeks back, and was played it better safe than sorry, but got tested and came back negative, as I knew it would. But unfortunately, when you get a cold, a lot of the symptoms are the same as and being at City Hall and around a lot of our other employees, I thought I better isolate and stay home until I got the word, and freaked my wife out a little bit, but we did. I stayed home, and I got the good news toward the end of that week, and we're feeling much better. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yep.